I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. We just got the full kit of Ji Xia, the next character for Black Beacon. I'm going to break down the kit for you and explain how he works exactly, and tell you how broken is he. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about his passive. As with most units, their passive gives you a very good idea of how a character is meant to be played. When the ripple generated by his second skill, Primordial Water, is cancelled after hitting an enemy, it creates a rainy environment for 10 seconds. Every 3 seconds, a raindrop forms and transforms into Torrent Blade. In case you were wondering, what is that? It's just a blade made of rain, which attacks the enemy closest to any team member, dealing AoE damage and chase damage. This passive extends Ji Xia's impact to successfully cancelling Skill 2's Ripple triggers a 10-second rain that spawns Torrent Blades to auto-attack nearby enemies. The AoE and chase damage make it excellent for sustained pressure or chasing down runners, boosting both solo and team fights. Now let's understand his second skill. And what is this ripple? Ji Xia teleports to the designated location, creating a water zone that deals regular attack damage across the entire battlefield. He then sends out a ripple centered on himself, dealing regular attack damage to any enemy it touches. Tapping the skill again cancels the ripple. If the ripple is cancelled within a small radius beneath an enemy's feet, in other words, where the enemy is standing, it triggers Torrent Blade to strike the affected enemies. This skill offers flexibility in AoE damage. The teleport lets Ji Xia reposition offensively or defensively, while the water zone damages all enemies. The ripple adds more damage, but the real trick is cancelling it precisely under an enemy to spawn Torrent Blades. This skill rewards skillful timing and spatial awareness. Now let's talk about his first skill, Heaven Tides Call. While Ji Xia surges forward in a wave of water, pulling nearby enemies toward him, then swings his blade to deal regular attack damage and apply the Jewel Mark on the enemy's hit. Jewel Mark increases freeze duration by 30% and enlarges the hit area of Skill 2's Ripple against marked enemies. This skill is all about mobility and control. Ji Xia dashes forward, gathers enemies with the pull and hits them while applying Jewel. The mark boosts freeze effects, which is useful when being used with Qing, and it enhances Skill 2's Ripple, making it a setup tool. It's great for repositioning foes and amplifying follow-up attacks. Next up is his ultimate skill. Serene Tide. Ji Xia creates a water zone on the battlefield and launches a flurry of attacks against enemies within it. He then finishes with a powerful horizontal slash that deals ultimate damage. And that's basically his kit, and it looks pretty cool and strong. Being able to hit every enemy on the field does seem very effective. As for his combo, you'll definitely want to use his first skill. Heaven Tides Call first to apply the Jewel Mark on enemies, and then cast his second skill, Primordial Waters, as enemies mark with Jewel Mark going to take more damage. His skill animations definitely look as cool as he is, and so far I'm really excited to play with him and test out his best teams. There's a lot of confusion going around, as some people are saying that you shouldn't use Qing with Ji Xia, as you should be using a breaker of different element and all that. In my next video, I'll explain if Qing is actually a bad match for Ji Xia, or is it just conflicting personal opinions. So subscribe to the channel so you can see that. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.